So let us start the session. And today we are going to start session number 6 of chapter number 10, circles. And we are going to start a new topic, cyclic quadrilaterals. Already in session number 1, I told you what is cyclic quadrilateral. Anybody is remember? A quadrilateral whose all the four vertices lie on the circle. That quadrilateral is called cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, a quadrilateral ABCD is called cyclic if all the four vertices of it lie on a circle. See this figure. Point A, vertices देखो इसके चारों vertices circle में हैं. The definition is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we are moving towards one very important theorem of cyclic quadrilateral. The sum of either pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. So opposite angles means the sum of these two angles. Angle A plus angle C is 180 degree. Similarly, angle B plus angle D is 180 degree. ये हम लोग को प्रूफ करना है. ओके, so we'll start with first a diagram. Okay, and the given is ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, and what we have to show that angle A plus angle C is equals to 180 degree, angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. So we'll do one small construction here. We will join OB and OD. Okay, so ध्यान से देखो, सबसे पहले OB ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं हम लोग, then OD. Okay, so construction is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Next, now see, we know that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of the circle. So ध्यान से देखो, अगर हम लोग ये वाला एंगल लेते हैं, so this angle is double of this angle. Is clear? This angle is double of this angle. So this is a reflex angle. Okay, so we'll write reflex angle BOD is equals to 2 times angle BAD. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, so angle BAD we can write half of reflex angle BOD. Let it be equation number 1. Similarly ये वाला जो एंगल है, एंगल BOD, not reflex angle, angle BOD is 2 times of this angle. Okay, so ये जो एंगल है, angle BCD will be half of angle BOD. Whether this equation is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we
Yes,
are
sir.
going to add these two equations, equation 1 और equation 2 add करना है. So if we add this equation, we'll get angle BAD plus angle BCD is equals to half of reflex angle BOD plus half of angle BOD. Now what we will take half common from both. अगर दोनों से half common निकालेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा देखो. This step we will get, and we will replace angle BAD by angle A and angle BCD by angle C. इसको replace कर दिए. This step is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now
Yes,
what is
sir.
the sum of this angle? What is the
360
sum of
degrees.
this angle? Why 360 degree? Because the sum of all the angles at point is 360 degree, or you can say that the complete angle. Okay, so sum of all angles at a point is 360 degree. Now we are going to replace this as 360 degree, so we'll get 180 degree. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so first part हो गई हम लोग का. Now for second part, what is the sum of all the interior angles of a quadrilateral?
360 degrees.
Right,
360
360 degrees. Reason क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पर? What we have to write?
Angle sum property of a quadrilateral.
Right, very good. Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Now here we already got angle A plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. So that we are going to replace here. यहाँ पे substitute करेंगे. Okay, so now shift this 180 to this side. So what you will get, angle B plus angle D.
180 degrees.
Right, 360 minus 180, that is 180. So we have proved the theorem. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
ठीक है. The same theorem, now I am going to explain the alternative method. दूसरा method मैं explain कर रहा हूँ. ध्यान से देखो. So what we will do in this alternative method, first we will join AC and BD. ध्यान से देखो, AC और BD को join कर रहे हैं हम लोग. So first we will join AC, then we will join BD. Okay, what about this two angles? Okay, we'll discuss later. So सबको mark कर लेते हैं. पहले इसको angle 1 ले लेते हैं, इसको angle 2 ले लेते हैं, इसको angle 3 ले लेते हैं और इसको angle 4 ले लेते हैं. Right? Now what about angle 1 and angle 2? What about angle 1 or angle 2? They are equal. Why?
So they lie in the same segment.
Right, angles in the same segment. So similarly, these two angles are also equal. Angle 3 or angle 4. Angles in the same segment. So we'll start with that step. Proof. Angle 2 is equals to angle 1 and angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Same reason, angles in the same segment. Now we'll add these two. ये दोनों को add करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा देखो. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is equals to angle 1 plus angle 4. Okay, what you will get if you add these two angles?
Angle A.
Angle A. Okay, फिलहाल मैं उसको angle BAD लिख रहा हूँ. We will replace it later. So angle BAD is equals to angle 2 plus 3. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Now what is the sum of these three angles? Angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 6. See,
180 degrees.
180 degrees.
why?
Angles are
Angles are property of triangle. So that property also we are going to use. So now next step, adding angle BCD to both sides. ये दोनों side में angle BCD में add कर रहा हूँ. Okay. So right hand side में जब angle BCD हम लोग add करेंगे, see carefully, angle BCD. So what you will get the right hand side total?
180 degrees.
Right, 180 degree. जो हम लोग अभी मैं discuss किया था, the sum of these three angles is 180 degree. So we'll get is equals to 180 degree. Why? Because angle sum property of triangle or sum of interior angles of triangle BCD is equals to 180 degree. Now we are going to replace angle BAD by angle C, angle BCD by angle C, angle BAD by angle A and angle BCD by angle C. So first part proof हो गया. Second part is very similar what we did right now, that the sum of all the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 180 degree. Now we are going to replace these two by 180 degree. ठीक है, यहाँ पे तो राइट साइड में शिफ्ट कर दिए, फिर इसको 180 से रिप्लेस कर दिए and 360 minus 180 is equals to 180 degree. Which method is easy, this one or that one? कौन सा मेथड इजी लग रहा है?
This one.
This one. Okay. Both methods are okay. So you try to prove once again by yourself. Okay, दोनों मेथड एक बार प्रैक्टिस कर लेना. I will upload the recording video. You see once again. So now we are moving towards the next theorem, that is theorem 10.12. If the sum of the pair of opposite angles of a quadrilateral is 180 degree, the quadrilateral is cyclic. This theorem is also has been removed for this academic year, but this is a very good theorem and this is for knowledge for all of you. So opposite angles का sum 180 degree दिया हुआ है. Let angle quadrilateral ABCD in which angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 degree, and what we have to show that quadrilateral is a cyclic or ABCD lie on the circle. ठीक है? So let us take one quadrilateral. The sum of these two angles in the both the cases. ये दोनों angles मान लो 180 degree दिया हुआ है क्वेश्चन में. And we have studied that there is one and only one circle can be drawn drawn through three non-collinear points. So जैसे हम लोग 10.10 थ्योरम प्रूफ किए थे वैसे ये प्रूफ करेंगे. Let A, B, C are non-collinear points. So one circle is passed through these 3 points. That is confirmed. And what we have to show that D is also passes through the circle. Clear hai? So to prove ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, and one construction, see carefully this construction. Let ABCD is not a cyclic quadrilateral. So draw a circle passing through three non-collinear points, that is ABC. Let these circles meet CD or CD produced in D dash. Then join D dash C. See carefully. I am going to draw the circle passes through ABC. This step is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in this case, the circle intersect the CD at D dash, और यहाँ पे produce करेंगे तब D dash पे intersect करेगा. देखो. Whether this is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, after that, you have to join D dash A. So, एक एक करके join कर रहे हैं. पहले इधर join कर लिए. So, our construction is over. If construction is clear to all of you, we will proceed to proof section.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
now in the question it is given that, and the statement it is given the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, right? ये दोनों का sum 180 degree दिया हुआ है question में, given में. And also the sum of these two angles. ध्यान से देखो, these two angles is 180 degree. Why?
Given.
Not given.
Of
The sum of opposite
the
angles of a
opposite-
cyclic quadrilateral. ये cyclic quadrilateral हो गया ना, A B C D dash, A B C D dash. So the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. See, angle ABC plus angle ADC is equals to 180 degree. It is already given. And what we are concluding right now, that the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Why? Because opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Whether this step is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now from this two, what we can conclude that angle ABC plus angle ADC is equals to angle ABC plus angle AD dash D, D dash C. What is the same angle on both sides?
Angle ABC.
That we will eliminate. So we'll get angle ADC is equals to angle AD dash C. See carefully, these two angles are equal according to this one, and this is not possible. Why? Because this is an exterior angle of this triangle in both the cases. In both the cases, exterior angle is equal to its interior opposite angle, which is not correct. Okay, and that is possible only when D and D dash coincide with each other in both the cases. ये दोनों जब coincide होगा तभी वो true होगा. This is not possible since an exterior angle of a triangle can never be equal to its interior opposite angle. And when it is possible? When D dash coincide with D. Hence the circle passes through ABC must pass through D also. Hence ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, now
Yes,
we
sir.
are moving towards one very important corollary which is not given in our NCERT textbook, but it is given in the old textbook, NCERT. Exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral. If one side of a cyclic quadrilateral is produced, see the diagram. If one side of a cyclic quadrilateral is produced, this AB up to E. So this exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle. ये दोनों equal है, proof करना है. So whether statement is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to prove this theorem. So we'll start with the given. What is given? That a circle a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD whose side AB is produced to E. To prove this angle is equals to this angle. To prove this angle is equals to this angle. Okay, angle CBE is equals to angle ADC प्रूफ करना है. क्या प्रूफ करना है, क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
we'll
sir.
start with this one. What is the sum of these two angles?
180 degrees.
180
Why
degrees.
180?
Linear pair.
Right, very good. So angle ABC plus angle CBE is equals to 180 degree linear pair. Now what is the sum of these two angles?
180 degrees.
Why?
Opposite angles of a
Opposite
cyclic.
sides
Very
of
good. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. That means both are equals to 180 degrees, so we can equate the left hand side also. अब ये दोनों साइड एंगल ABC सेम है देखो, so we can eliminate angle ABC. So what you will get finally?
Angle CBE is equal to angle
Right,
ADC.
angle CBE is equals to angle ADC. यही प्रूफ करना था. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now we'll see one example. ध्यान से देखो, एक एग्जाम्पल हम लोग देख रहे हैं. This is very good question. In the figure, if angle DBC is equals to 70 degree and angle BAC is equals to 30 degree, find angle BCD. This angle we have to find. So कैसे निकालेंगे देखो ध्यान से. First of all, this angle is equals to 30 degree. Why?
Angles on the same segment.
Right, these two angles are equal, so this is also equals to 30 degree. Now how will you find this angle?
Angle sum property of a triangle.
Very good, angle sum property of triangle. So we'll start with here angle CBD is equals to CAD, right? दूसरा मेथड भी है, ध्यान से देखो. Angle CBD is equals to angle CAD. So this angle is equals to 70 degree. Angles in the same segment. Okay. So angle CAD is equals to 70 degree and the sum of these two angles is equals to 180 degree, 100 degree. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
No,
Now
sir.
the sum of these two
No, sir.
angles, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. So
Yes.
we'll substitute angle BAD is equals to 100 degree. Then we'll shift to this side. So we'll get 180 minus 100, that is equals to 80 degree. So this is one method, and another method just now I told you that this two angles is equals to 30 degree. That method is very easy. Okay, जो पहले जो मैं बताया था वो बहुत easy है. These two angles are 30 degree and we will find this angle by using angle sum property of triangle. The sum of these three angles is 180 degree. So 180 minus 100, 80 degree. Okay, in both way you can do. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now we are going to start exercise 10.5. This is the first question. In figure 10.36, A, B and C are 3 points on a circle with center O, such that angle BOC is equals to 30 degree and angle AOB is equals to 60 degree. Okay. If D is a point on the circle other than the arc ABC, find this angle, angle ADC. So how will you find?
Sir, angle subtended at the center is double of anywhere at the circle.
On the remaining part of the circle. Okay. So first what we will do, we will find the value of this angle. Okay, angle AOC निकालेंगे. How will you find AOC? By adding these two angles. Okay, so angle AOC is equals to angle AOB plus angle BOC. So 60 plus 30, it will be equals to
90 degree.
90 degree. Okay. Now we know that the angle subtended by an arc at center is double the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of the circle. So we can write angle AOC is 2 times angle ADC. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that means angle ADC is half of this angle. And the value of this angle we already got 90 degrees. So what is the value of angle ADC?
45 degrees.
Right, 45 degree. Any doubt in first question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll start the second question. Second question is very good question. A chord of a circle is equal to the radius of the circle. Find the angle subtended by the chord at a point on minor arc and also at a point on the major arc. So दो part है इसका. There are two parts. One, we have to find the angle subtended by the chord on minor arc and major arc. Okay. So let us draw the figure. Suppose AB is the chord and AB is equals to OA is equals to OB. Right? It is given that chord of a circle is equal to the radius of the circle. ठीक है, ये इक्वल जैसा दिख नहीं रहा है बट इक्वल मान के चलो. सो व्हाट यू कैन से अबाउट दिस ट्रायंगल AOB?
It is an equilateral.
Right, it is an equilateral triangle because all sides are equal. So we'll start with the write up. Let AB be the minor arc. ये जो AB है वो minor arc है and it is given that chord AB is equals to radius. So both the radius will be equals to each other. That means AB is equals to OA is equals to OB. So we'll get triangle AOB is an equilateral triangle. So what you can say about this angle?
60 degrees, sir.
60 degree. Why? Each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Okay. So अगर ये 60 होगा so ये एंगल कितना होगा?
300 degrees.
300, right. तो ये तो 60 आ गया. Now measure of arc AB and measure of arc BA. See the arrow mark. AB means this arc and BA arc means this one. So the measure of these two arc is equals to 360 degree. So angle AOB plus angle reflex angle BOA is equals to 360 degree. The value of this angle we already got 60 degree. So 60 degree plus the reflex angle BOA is equals to 360 degree. अब 60 को इधर शिफ्ट करेंगे तो रिफ्लेक्स एंगल BOA कितना मिलेगा?
300 degree.
Right, 300 degree. This is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
we need to find this angle. How you have to find this angle? देखो.
Sir, half of 800.
Right, correct. But before that, we have to mention that reflex angle BOA is equals to 2 times angle BDA. Why? Because angle subtended by an arc at center is twice or double the angle subtended by the same arc in the remaining part of the circle. So the value of this angle is half of reflex angle. Okay, this is reflex angle. So half into 300. What is the final answer?
150 degrees.
150 degrees. So we got the answer that the angle subtended by a major arc. Okay, major arc at any point D in the minor arc is 150 degree. अब हम लोग को निकालना है minor arc, the angle subtended by the minor arc on the major arc. ठीक है, तो ये 60 डिग्री ऑलरेडी हम लोग को मिला था. Now what about these two angles?
Sir, equal.
Equal.
So angle OAB is equal to 2 into angle AEB.
Very good. Angle AOB is equals to 2 into angle AEB. Right. So angle AOB is equals to 2 times angle AAB. Why? Because angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by the same arc at any point in the remaining part of the circle. So angle AEB will be half of angle AOB. And angle AOB already we got, that is 60 degree. So half of 60 degree kitna hoga?
30 degree.
30 degree.
So hence the angle subtended by minor arc at any point in the major arc is 30 degree. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll do one more question. एक और क्वेश्चन करेंगे हम लोग. This is the last question of today's session. In figure 10.37, angle PQR is equals to 100 degree. Okay. Where P, Q and R are points on a circle with center O. Find angle OPR. This angle we need to find, the small angle. Okay. So how will you start this question?
Sir, angle PQR is equal to 2 times angle POR.
No. Half. How 2 times? This angle is 2 times.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Reflex angle. This is reflex angle POR is 2 times angle PQR. Right? We'll start with that one. In figure, Q is a point on the minor arc PQR. So reflex angle ROP is equals to 2 times PQR. And the value of PQR is also with us. That is 100 degree. So what is the value of reflex angle ROP?
200 degree.
Right. 200 degree. So for this we have to write the reason. You can't simply write and proceed. अगर ये लिख रहे हैं तो उसके साथ में ये reason लिखना है. That the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of the circle. Okay, so 2 into 100, 200. We got the value of 200, this one. Now how will you find this angle?
360 minus 200 degree.
Very good.
Minus
360 minus 200. So the sum of these two angles is 360 degree. Why? Because sum of all the angles at a point is 360 degree. Or we can write this is the complete angle. If we add these two angles, we'll get the complete angle. So now 200 degree shift to this side. We'll get angle POR is equals to 160 degree. Any doubt up to this step?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now we will take up this triangle POR. ध्यान से देखो जो छोटा से जो triangle दिख रहा है, that we are going to take. Now what is the sum of all the interior angles of that triangle?
180 degree.
180 degree.
Now see, triangle OPR is an isosceles triangle because OP is equals to OR radii. Okay. And angle OPR, this will imply angle OPR is equals to, these two angles are equal. Why?
Angles opposite to equal sides.
Right, angles opposite to equal sides. Now we are going to take up all the angles, the sum of all the angles. In this triangle, angle OPR plus angle ORP plus angle POR is equals to 180 degree. Already we have shown that these two angles are equal. और हम लोग को यही वाला एंगल निकालना है. कौन सा? एंगल OPR. So what we will do, in place of this angle, I will write angle OPR. And what is the value of this angle? Already we got
160 degree.
160 degree. Right. This step is clear.
Yes, sir.
इसके जगह पे हम लोग एंगल OPR लिखें because both are equal. Now what we will get? 2 times angle OPR is equals to 180 degree minus 160. So 180 minus 160 is 20. What is the final answer of angle OPR?
10 degree.
10
10 degree.
Right.
10 degrees.
So 2 times angle OPR is equals to 20 degree. Angle OPR is equals to 20 degree by 2. So we will get 10 degrees. So this is the final answer. Okay. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So this was the last question, and now we are moving towards the next section, that is our assignment question. Only 3 questions are there, and in this you have to find all the 3 angles: angle BCD, angle ADC, angle ABC. Okay, and it is given that these two are parallel in the first question, and in the second question you have to find x degree, the value of x, and in the third question you have to find the angle ABC. This angle you have to find. Okay, all the 3 questions are clear. What you have to do? So that's all for today's session. Thank you very much. Okay, any doubt in today's class?
No, sir.
You watch once again, and you try to do all the theorems once again by yourself. Okay.